hello again. Another YouTube vid. What I'm going to show you is how to make a set of these, which are simple hair braids for a hairpiece, pigtails, whatever. So I'm just going to show you how I put these together. What you're going to need for this project is a block with a pin in it. I'm using an old stool that just happens to have some old screw holes in, a pin which just happens to be an Allen bolt, some wool, nice and cheap, a little bit of glue and a little bit of cotton. You can use any colour you like, it works pretty well in most colours, so you can mix and match and make some really good cyber dreads or braids. And here we go. So you also need either a shoelace or a bit of black elastic. I'll show you what to do with that when I'm ready. So what you do, depending on the thickness of the wool, depends on the thickness of the braid. But what I did is I basically measured a length, and bear in mind wool is stretchy, measured a length, and with this wool I'll do about 5 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You also need a pair of scissors. Where have I put my scissors? I'm probably sitting on them. Bear with me a moment. So what I've done is I've done the length of the stool plus to the floor. And you've got your wool like so. And what I do is, because it doesn't matter at this point, I tie a little knot in the end and I pop that to one side. Now I do the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again. Tie the ends off. Right, once you've tied the ends off, what you then need to do is you need to plait it. You can use various plaits, but I'm using a basic one. As you see, tying up the ends means that you can actually keep the braids separate. So plait it, it's a loose plait, doesn't have to be tight, doesn't really matter to be honest. So plait it. So once you get to near the end, it doesn't really matter about how much you got off cut. So you got to a required length, so we've got quite a nice length there. So what you need to do is you need to take a little bit of cotton, pop it under your finger there, so a little bit of cotton underneath the finger, and just basically wrap it round as tight as you can possibly get it while keeping it neat. Okay. Only a few turns, you don't actually need that many for the effect. So we've looped that round so it's nice and tight. Snap that off. And what you do is you take your glue and you pop it on the cotton. Not a lot, you don't need a lot. And what that does, it seals up the end. So once that's done, I use a lighter and just take off the ends of the cotton, right? And take your scissors and snip off the end. Get rid of the excess and just neaten it up. Like you would. And you end up with something that looks a bit like that. Put them them to one side. Now, for just a pair of pigtails, you need to make about 40 of these. So what I do, and once you've got enough of them, I do this each time. So pop my little finger through, as you can see. I take the dreads themselves, pop them down, and all I do is place the shoelace through the loop at the end. And what it does, it produces a nice loop system. And here you go. It's as easy as that. And here is the picture of me wearing them from last night.